Hey, today is New Year's Day. It's 2018, man. What's going on? It's a crazy old world. We've lived till, well, we've lived a long time, but we're at 2018. 2018, man. That's crazy. It doesn't mean anything's going to be any different, though, does it really? I'm still doing the same old stuff. I've brought this PW in because some of you may remember I never did, well, I didn't give up. I'm not a giver-upper, but it was wasting my time. I had loads of other things to do and I couldn't get it to run right, could I? I couldn't get it to run properly. So I've brought it in here. I've let it dry out. So now I'm gonna take off that carb again and clean out all the jets again, because I cleaned it all out, didn't I? And it was all mint. I may change the piston again. I've got another new piston for it, so I may change that. I don't know yet, but let's get to it and find out. We've got ourselves a carburetor. It's a very small carb, but that's what we've got. Little carb. Now, I did take it apart. I adjusted the float. I cleaned the jets out. I used loads of carb spray on it and all kinds of stuff to try and clean it out to make it nice and actually work. But it wasn't very successful, I don't think. Well, I'm not sure why it isn't running, but it runs alright. It only runs on the choke, which would mean that probably a jet is blocked. So I'm going to get the old air on it, give it a good old blowout, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll make it all nice and hunky-dory. I've been watching a few random YouTubers recently. They've been popping up on my recommended videos, recommended for you. And do you know what? A lot of them seem to be... I'm going to give one piece of advice, right? It doesn't matter how experienced or inexperienced you are. If you're taking something apart to fix it, it's already broken. There's no need to be scared, man. Just take it apart, just go for it. Just take it apart and use a bit of common sense. There's one that keeps popping up, I think it's called Moto Migs or something like that. It's currently got an old RM, I think it's a 92 RM125, right? And the bottom end, I kept commenting saying the bottom end's had it, it's had it. Just, you're gonna have to just take it apart. But he kept putting it off, kept making videos just talking about it, what's wrong with it, asking questions. And I just wanted to just go there. He's in America, so I couldn't. But I just wanted to just go there and just do it, or show him how to do it, because he seemed to be very nervous. There's loads of people like this. These videos pop up in me recommended videos for you, you know. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, why are you? I'm thinking, why are you so sort of nervous about the whole thing. You know what? Sometimes you just want to go and help these people, but you can't. But the advice that I'm going to give is, if you're taking something apart just to make an improvement, if it's not broken, if you can still drive it, ride it, use it, whatever, you know, just use a bit of common sense and think to yourself, is it, you know, what, when you take things off and you think, well, I've got to be a bit careful, you know, just use some common sense, yeah? But if something's broken, let's say your bottom end's had it, yeah? The bottom end on your engine has had it, yeah? And it's obvious that there's something wrong. You can't use the engine, it's smoking, there's no power, it's no good, yeah? Just take things apart, because that's how you learn. That's how I learn, and that's how loads of other people learn, just by going ahead and taking things apart, and just going ahead and just do it, you know? Because you can't use it as it is, because if you keep putting it off, keep thinking, oh, well, it might be something else, and if I take it apart, I'll only just break it. Well, that's rubbish, because it's already broken. You know, yeah, you might break something else in the process and cost yourself more money, but you would never have learned, would you? You would never learn not to do what you did to break the other thing, and you'd never learn all the things inside that engine. So, just go ahead and do it. That's the advice I can, the only advice I can give, and the other advice is to buy a camera that can focus. Stop panicking. Don't panic. Right, if they weren't before, they're definitely clean now. Don't know if you're ever going to better see through that. I've got a black glove in the back. There we go. Silly me. That one is 100% see-through now. There's no blockages in that whatsoever. We got this other one. This is also... it's never gonna... There we go. See through it now, there we go. So, I also blew out all of the little crevices and holes and down the inlet tube. I blew out all where the jets go, the main jet goes, and the little float needle. I blew it all out with 8 bar of air. So there's plenty. There it goes again. There goes that compressor. So there's plenty of air going all the way through this. There's no blockages in it. I'm 100% confident there's no blockages in this whatsoever. So really now, we should all be good to go. Right, here we go. Let's see if we actually get any action. Petrol's been on for a while now. Don't know if it's got anything in it. Probably not got anything in it actually. Didn't check it, did I? Didn't check it, man. Right. You have to have a bit of a jump cut. Right, here we go. Now we're full of petrol. Bit of petrols. So. Let's have a look. Is it on? Not getting anything. Let's get a bit of carb spray. Give that a spray in there. See if that helps. So we're not getting anything yet. a fire then. Oh, nearly went. Oh, why am I out of breath when I'm not even doing anything? It fired. We've got any petrol in the old float? We should have. Yep. So there's fuel in there then. It's coming out of there. So the carb is fuellerized. Oh. I'm not even getting any smoke come out of it. I know it was firing. I'm going to check the plug in a minute just to make sure, but first, before I do that, let's stick another one of these in, shall we? Oh. The old Drill's not too keen on that very much, I don't think. Right, now let's just check to make sure we've still got a spark. We must have a spark because it was firing, wasn't it, every now and again. But it might be an intermittent spark or not a very good spark, so could be. Now you see that's very wet. That is very wet. So all that fuel is going in there. Yeah, that's definitely petrol as well as carb spray. So now I see someone, what they've done was, I don't know, this may have been a joke, but it's a very stupid joke if it was for yourself. To test their spark, it may have even been that same Moto Migs. It was that Moto Migs. I'm not hating on him, I just think he's needs a lot to learn. He put his finger in there, yeah, to see if it had a spark, and then he wondered why it hurt himself. That's funny, good joke. But man, that must have hurt. There's a lot of voltage coming out of there. You don't do that. You put your plug in the end of it. And then you earth it off on your engine. Like that. Make sure it's earthed. Let's bring you in a little bit so you can see. And what you do, you turn your engine over. Well, make sure make sure the socket's in the drill first. There is a spark, but it's a very, very tiny spark. I don't know if that's showing up. That spark is really tiny, so I'm going to give this plug a clean. Right, we've got a cleaned up one now. Cleaned up plug. Well, same plug, it's just clean. So let's earth that back on there again. Put it that way so you can see it. Like that. Should better see that. There we go. Yeah. It's small. I think it's too small. I think the spark's too weak. That's what I think it is. I think it's too weak. I haven't actually got a spare one. What is it? BPR6HS. I haven't got a BPR6HS. Right, one more go before I call it a day on this one. Can't go down to the shop now, the shops are closed. Oh! Ah, gave me false hope then. Gave me false hope it did. This ain't doing me drill any good at all really. I think the yeah, it's not liking it very much. Alright, here we go. It's all going to have to stop now. I was just in the middle of taking it all apart, put the new piston in, and then I've got a delivery, and I'm excited about it, so it's all going to stop. What have we got in here? You can see who it's from, can't you? Don't know if you can see. It's SGS. Now the other day I was being ignored by her indoors, so I decided to cheer myself up by going on a bit of a shopping trip in there. Got myself a few goodies. What we got? We've got loads of these fittings, these male ones and a few female ones. So I'm going to need them. Got some cutting discs because well, I'll need them. You'll see why in a minute. Another air fitting. What's going on there? That's it. It's got a bit of a leak on it. Well, it ain't got a leak on it. It's the safety valve. Anyway, everyone loves getting new tools. So in here, these are dead cheap as well at SGS. Bloody hell. Really cheap and good quality and all. There we go. We've got ourselves an air grinder, cutter, whatever you want to call it. They call it a cut-off tool. I don't know. But it's, you know, very handy. And you can get wire wall things to put on here and all. And hopefully I can take that guard off. I don't want a guard on there. I'll take that off. But lovely jubbly. Very nice. Very nice. That's why I need all those. That's why I need all those air fittings, because they don't come with them fitted, you see. So got that there. I'm going to put the links to all of these in the description of this video, so if you're interested you can go and have a look yourselves if you want to, you know. In this little box we've got a drill, because actually it's quite handy, because you probably noticed when I was turning the engine over with me Ryobi battery drill here, it was making some crazy noises, but it's because when the engine starts, the little cogs inside it, because it turns it over quicker than the motor's going on the drill, you see, and that's why it strips all the cogs out. I don't want to break the drill. Well, this, it won't break it. It's not why I bought it, but it's quite handy that it's arrived today, because, you know, I can carry on with that later and I can use this drill to turn the engine over with, because it won't do that, because it's run by air, it's run by a piston. Need another air fitting for that. Good job I've got plenty of them. So, very nice, very good quality little drill. They do one that's keyless, or they do one with a key. Why are we not focusing on this? Bloody hell, what's going on here then, eh? Oh well, it's good enough, I suppose. The old brush was on the roof dripping on the camera. That ain't good, is it? Anyway, so there's the nice drill. It's a very good drill. Can't wait to try it out. Should be alright. Dead cheap, man, really cheap. I think it was about 16 quid. 16 quid or something like that. So, you know, nice and cheap, good quality tools, you know. And this is the main sort of thing. This is the thing that I'd been looking at for a while now, because I've got an air impact wrench. You lot know that I use the Ryobi one all the time, right? But it's not always you know, strong enough to do something. So got another air impact wrench and one of those other ones, whatever you want to call them, the one just for undoing and doing up random bolts and things. And you get some oil, you get some sockets. I think one just fell out. Yeah, one just fell out. get some sockets, things. You do get a fitting with this as well. You do get a fitting, only one. I don't know why you only get one. But, yeah. So there we go. Sweet. Now I will be doing, for those of you that may be interested, I'm going to be doing an actual video dedicated to these tools. I don't think I'm going to do them individually. I'm going to do them as I've just done it now, but I'm going to do a video completely dedicated on them, look at them in depth, and you know, do a review on them basically. So I don't know when I'll do that, maybe in a couple of days, but for now I'm going to set them all up and have a play. Cheers everyone.